Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hi team. Good morning. We'll start the session in few minutes.
I was trying to reach you on WhatsApp. Do you have a WhatsApp number?
My WhatsApp number, sure, I'll share in the chat. I think you have reached out to Mahesh sir. Mahesh sir is in traveling. He's more traveling to Hyderabad. Right? That's what-
Because I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk to you more about the course, and if I can get a chance to talk to you on one on WhatsApp, that would be great. I know I'm in the WhatsApp group too, so if you can just share your contact, I can just add you.
Sure, sir. I'll share you the contacts. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi Rajnikant. Good morning. Can you take the lead?
Hi. Yes, yes. Hello, good morning, everyone. Let me share the screen. Hope my screen visible.
I was gonna ask you, do we have to any data set we need to download somewhere or anything for this course? No. On GitHub or something.
So anything that you need to download and set up, when the time comes, I'll be tell you that to do setup. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So for the prerequisites, you just need to have a very good internet connection and laptop. And I would recommend that everyone should create your AWS account. The first point is for our AWS account only. Mm, AWS account. So which is free tier only. If you take a free account, it will be good. If your AWS is not allowing you to create a free tier account, please convert that into the pay as you go account.
You have a link
That
we can
yeah,
do
there's
it.
an yes, Steve, go on.
Do you have a link or you're gonna share a link where to start and then go from there?
Yeah. So first step is go to aws.com, okay, awsconsole.com, Amazon, Amazon console. When you type, sorry, console login. Here just you just go here, AWS console.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. Here, click on this create account.
Yep.
You need to give your mail address like this and then your account name, like whatever the account name that you're familiar with. Do this, verify email address, and you get one link. So that is the second step. Add the mail address and verify it. So if you could share your screen, I can guide you more.
Yeah. Let me do it.
So it will be good for the others as well.
Well,
Are you sharing your screen?
you have to enable it. I think you disable it. You have to enable it. I'm trying it, but you say
Okay.
you cannot start screen share.
Admin, can you take this request, like enable sharing request for the Steve?
Yeah. You can start sharing your screen.
Okay, let me do it. You see it?
Yep. Enter this code over there.
So just tell me to create a root user password.
Right. Once you verified, maybe you're sharing only one window. I can't see other things.
Hold up.
You share the entire screen instead of one window.
You see it?
Yeah. Enter your root
So
password, any password that you like.
any password? Okay.
So it's a common password that you're using. Use any complex password.
Oh, any complex?
This password is publicly known through the dataset.
Oh Jesus. How did they know that? All right.
Yep. So here you have, see, a free 6 months. It will give you 200 credits actually. First, it will give you 100 credits. If you do some sort of labs of AWS
Mm-hmm.
recommending, if you do those labs, it will give you more 100 credits.
Okay. Do I have to put the address too?
Yeah.
And then what about
Yes.
the billing here?
Here you have to enter your use your debit card or credit card, whatever. So that should be this Master, Visa, or Amex. It will
Mm-hmm.
deduct $1 from your account. It's just for a website,
Mm-hmm.
and that $1 will be going to again refund you in 3 or 4 working days.
Oh, okay. So that's it?
Yeah. Then your account is get ready. Just if
Okay.
you can stop and you complete this one, then I'll tell you the further
Okay, let me do.
process. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Let me know once you're done. So the same process for everyone. Please use your debit card, Visa or Master cards and create your AWS account. It is just a very simple process. It feels like your Facebook account creation only, but only thing you're adding your debit card. To use credit card also it is fine, but don't enable auto payments on your credit card, especially for Indian people. For other country it's fine, so there will be no option for you to, I think, auto payment. And creating this AWS account for paid version maybe also allowing you to create from your UPIs as well. You can even do payments from your UPI accounts to the AWS. But if you are doing it first time, do it and you'll get 200 credits for 6 months. So it is enough to practice actually. So similar way we will create Azure going forward. Again, you're sharing only single window, Steve.
Oh, sorry.
From
Okay.
yeah, yeah, you just done payment and police case.
You see it now?
Still single window only. Do entire screenshot.
Oh, I see what it is. Okay, good. It's good now?
Yes. Now your account is here. So do you have any experience with AWS console?
Not
Okay.
this
Any,
application now.
yeah. So anyone here is already having experience with AWS?
Oh, I see.
Anyone here?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, Steve, this is console we use it to call. Okay, the
This
technical
one?
terminology is console. One
Okay.
thing I can take, can I take the control? I
How do you do
think
that?
not there. Taking a control, fine. But I'll mark you with the pen. Just open those things, okay?
Yeah.
This is your account details.
Mm-hmm.
If you click on this drop down,
Oh, here on the corner here
yeah. So this is your account details. You
with the
can see
credit.
that how many days of your free time things are eligible and how much credits that you are hold right now. So here you can
Mm-hmm.
have a track of what going on with your account. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing is like here you can see this one. So this one, if you click on this drop down, yeah. So these are all the regions. AWS is having the regions. Regions are nothing but the AWS data centers.
Data
Similar
centers,
way,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Azure also having regions. GCP also having regions.
So you
IBM
choose
Cloud,
you choose where you are and the data center that's close to you.
right, right. So these are the regions. I cannot directly say it's a data center.
Hmm.
Inside the regions, data centers will be there. But
Okay. So if I'm in Canada, then I use Central Canada.
yeah, you can switch to any of this region and click on this central. Yeah, you have switched to the this Canada Central region right now. You can
Hmm.
create, build, maintain your cloud applications, cloud configurations in this region.
Okay, got it.
Okay. And here you can see this is a settings button. So if you want to make it like a theme change or a browse default, these things, this is normal. Uh, Keep it default only. And this is notification. This is some information. And this is shell. It's a shell. If you click on this, it will open a shell, which is cloud shell, like command prompt in our laptop.
Okay, got it. Now, yeah.
Okay,
Cloud
like
shell,
a
yeah.
command prompt in our laptop, it will open. And close it. We are not doing anything right now. Close it. Okay,
Perfect.
and yeah. If you click on this one, so these are all the services available.
Services.
If you click on any one service, it will open you sub services. Click on this compute.
Mm, compute.
Here. Yeah. So these many things are available inside the compute.
EC2. Okay, I see all those things. Oh, that's where they put it. Okay.
Okay. So there's a little difference in the UI to your Azure to this AWS, but once you had a good navigation time, you will feel AWS is super easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? The first thing what we have to learn inside the AWS is servers. Any cloud you go, first we have to learn servers, not other services. If you are directly landing on the other services, it will make us confused. So in
Yeah.
AWS or Azure or GCP, server will be there. Server. Server will call with three names. Can you open
Mhm.
a notepad?
A notepad?
Yeah,
Yes.
online notepad or your local computer notepad.
Yeah, just open it.
But I can't see it.
Oh, hold up. Let me bring it. Can you see it?
No. No. So maybe you can search in online note.
You see it now? It's right
No,
here.
no, I can't
Oh,
see it.
I
Okay.
see it. Hold up. I opened it already on my other screen.
Oh, using two screens.
I'm using two monitors in my laptop.
Okay, maybe
So you want
your
me to should I share the whole
no,
entire?
no. I'll just take.
Because I have the notepad on my other screen.
Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, your screen.
Yeah.
Or is that you who just did the? Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay. Your account you have account, right? Created account. and you have logged in, and we have regions. I'll tell you how the regions will exactly work. If I go to AWS regions map, it will give
Hold
me
on.
this.
I need to stop sharing so I can see you.
Yeah, you stop it.
Okay, now I see you. Okay, good.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
AWS regions global infrastructure. If you see here, okay. So this is our globe, and these are all the regions of the AWS.
And then how did you get to that region? Where did you click?
Now here it is a website available from the AWS.
Oh, it's AWS. Okay, got it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
everyone,
see it.
please
Yeah,
go
yeah,
through
I
that.
see it now. Region. Yeah, I got it.
So here it is Europe, European, and these are maybe upcoming one, and these are already there. Okay, in Middle East, Bahrain, and Middle East UAE, and here in our India, Hyderabad and Mumbai. So across your globe, you can see these many regions are there. Okay,
Mhm.
these are all the cannot say data centers, but it will be like this. See here, this is your console, AWS console, where you have logged in.
Mhm.
Okay, and we have different data centers from the different country. So these are all your regions. These are all your regions. Just a minute. You'll be connecting all this to your to load your console. Okay, like this. So this is, let's say, UK and US, UAE, Singapore, and this is India, and this is Malaysia. Okay, like this, you have a different countries and you have different regions. Okay, your
Mhm.
console you have checked out to the Canada. Okay, let's talk this as a Canada. Now your console will work from the Canada like this. If you check out to this one, it will work from this region. If it is Singapore, then it will work from this region. So this is how your console will behave. Okay. If I switch to the Singapore, can't I do the changes of US region? No, you cannot do the changes of US region. You have to must check out that upside button. You have to select the region, then only you will able to switch to the US things. Like that, you have to switch inside the console. And coming to this region is a combination of availability zone. My this one is called region. Okay, to tell you in more deeper, so the original architectures will be draw like this. So this is a region. This is your region. Inside your region, you will have availability zones. So this is called availability zone. You have one availability zone, two, and three. Let me make it more thick. So will be having each region will be having a code, a unique code actually. Like AP South -1, like this. A unique code. So this is the region. So inside this, there are actual data centers. So these are the actual data centers. You know, we call AZ1, AZ2, AZ3. Availability zone 1, availability zone 2, availability zone 3 inside this region. So each region will be having a each availability zone internally it will be having some distance in between. Okay, some distance around maybe some distance around maybe 50 km or maybe 100 km. Okay, 100 km, 100 kilometers. We don't know. We don't know in official information what is the distance between this availability zone. Maybe this both are at the same 1 kilometer difference. Okay, we don't know. So none of the cloud is not giving this information publicly. But how the data center will be built for the highly availability structure like this? At least they have to maintain some distance between one availability zone to the another availability zone. Combination of these three availability zones, these are all actually original data centers. These are all actually original data centers. These are all actual original data centers. Okay. My first data center, second data center, third data center. Combinationally, I'm calling this as a region. Combination, I'm calling this as a region. So if I go here, if I click on this Canada Central, I have availability zones 3. I have availability zones 3. So availability zone 1, availability zone 2, availability zone 3. So in this 3 data centers, I can create the servers. I can create the servers. Which server I'll create? EC2 instances I'll create. EC2 instance. So this is the server icon. Okay. Here I'll create the server. Here I'll create the server. Here I'll create the server. So why I have to create in 3 data centers, 3 servers? Assume you are running an application in first data center, the first server. For some reasons, this server was gone down. Okay, it's not working because of a network issue, because of an operating system issue, because of your configurational issues. It could be anything. So if it is not available, at least for you, your second data center server will be available for you. Okay, so that is the same case with your third availability zone. So this is called,
So this is like a backup when you put them in different. that data center. It's like a backup in case one data center is down. You can use the other one to retrieve your
Yes.
server.
You are deploying the servers in different availability zones for your high availability. In technically we call high availability. It is not like the backup. Backup terminology is different. Uh, It is high available. If one will go down, other is available for you. If this one will go down, other is available for you. This concept called high availability. Okay. So this is same at your Azure and this is same at your uh, GCP and this is same at your AWS as well. There is no difference in this. So every cloud is using the same um, uh, kind of network mechanism, okay, network architecture. So this is how this is ours. Here you whenever you create auto scaling group or a load balancers must need this configuration because you have to keep at least two servers in your two availability zone. Okay, two servers in your two availability zone. Example, how many of you know about load balancer? How many of you know about load balancer? Any idea on the load balancer? So this is
I think that's where you
load
use it
balance.
to. Is what probably they use it because the scalability of by adding these servers, right?
So load balancer means it is a
Kind
service
of like
uh, inside your
okay.
cloud. Okay, inside your cloud. So whenever you are as a user, you would be accessing DNS. Okay, DNS. DNS means DNS means your website. So you're sitting here, you will hit the website. Which website you will hit? The website like www.abc.com. When you hit like this, under this www.abc.com, your load balancer will be registered. Okay, so it will do a load balancing to your two of your servers. So let's say here you are 1000 users, 50 users. So 25 users will go to this server and 25 users will go to this server. It will balance the load. If I keep 100 users to the single server, may my server get into the hung state. So my server will not respond back to me. So to avoid that case, we have to use a load balancer. We have to use a load balancer. In your physical data center, load balancer will look like this. Device F5. Big IP F5 is there. So this is a load balancer.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see this is the original load balancer. But no need to handle this physical device. AWS is giving like a plug and play option. You just go and select and create. Okay, with mouse clicks. That's it. Then you do your configurations. AWS will do everything for you. No need to do. No need to touch or plug in or do anything into your physical load balancer. So that is what the advantage that you're getting from the AWS in three different modes. One is infrastructure as a service. One is IaaS, platform as a service. One is software as a service. So these three are the modes in your cloud, in Azure also, in GCP also. So IaaS means you're almost doing configurations like your data center. Almost like you're doing like a data center. And PaaS means, yes, there are some services available already. You will be using that platform to deploy your applications. And software service means services are already available. You have to play with them for your work. A simple mode. You have to play with them to your work. These are the three types of cloud offerings that AWS, Azure, and GCP is doing. Okay. Now, if I wanted to create any network, any VPC, something like my own data center, yes, I can. How the data center will be look like? Your data center will be look like this. Okay. Original photos. Original photos. So this is how your data centers will be look like. This is an original one. Okay. Your data centers, yes, this is an original one. Your data centers will be look like this actually. You know, this is a cooling pipeline. It is go like this. Your all servers, rack servers will be there. This is how your data center. So what happening? Why you have to come to the cloud? Every company has to maintain two data centers. One is called DC, which is nothing but data center. Another one is called disaster recovery. So something would be happen, then your other data center will be activated. So this is called DC and DR strategy. And how does this data centers will be communicated? How this data centers will be communicated? See, in between you will be having ISPs. Okay, ISP. So this is the towers that you will be connecting through. So it's different from country to country. Maybe some ISPs will be using underground, or some ISPs will be using over the air. This is how your data centers will connect. Data centers will connect to one to another. Even AWS also doing the same. What if this data center in India and if this data center in US, how these two data centers are communicating? Maybe I'm in India and I'm doing a WhatsApp message to the Steve. How does my message reaching to the Steve? So over this network under the sea, submarine cables network of India. If I search this, so this is how the cables are running under the sea. Okay. Right now, the internet is working country to country and they have established the connectivity not over the air. There are two types, via satellite and via undersea. Two ways, okay? So satellite one is nowadays is getting okay, but previously and still right now for the faster communication, we are still using this under submarine cable only. So if you see here, maybe open India map. Right. So let me take this one. Okay. So here I have a connectivities. I have two connectivities. One is Mumbai and one is Chennai. And another one is at our Ahmedabad, I guess. And another side is like here at Kolkata side. We have a main gateways for the network, a main gateways for the Indian country. Okay. If I'm sitting in Hyderabad and I'm doing any message to the person who is sitting in outside of the India, if a person sitting in the left side here, so somewhere in the Iran or somewhere at the US or UK, this side in the left, my message will go through the Mumbai. That is a routing. If the Mumbai thing is not available, then that will exit from the Chennai gate, and then it will reach to that country via this cables. If the person is sitting in the right side, and that will exit via this Chennai. So this is how it will be. And how can I get to know that how my request is going towards this or that country? We can do trace route actually. A trace route and IP finding. Example, Amazon. Okay. Amazon only is our first application where it is running in other country. We can simply guess it, right? Okay. Open your command prompt. Open your command prompt. Maybe it is big. Open your command prompt and type ns lookup. Ns lookup is the tool CLI thing which will tell you what is the IP address behind your DNS. www.aws.com. When you run it, you can see. So these are all the IP addresses. Yesterday we have discussed. These are all the IPv6 and these are all the IPv4 IP addresses. Now I would like to know where are these IP addresses are running? Where is the data center? Where this AWS.com is coming from? Okay, so I can do ping to this IP address. What is ping meaning? Ping is from your computer to the DNS server. It will send a request. Hey there, are you live or not? So that server will tell you, hi, I am live. And in between this communication, so this is a reply. So it will send 32 byte of a information payload. Then it will the time in 4 milliseconds and time to leave. The communication between happening from my computer to this DNS and within this 249 milliseconds it has done. This is called time to leave. If it is more, the request will drop. So sometimes you are not able to open YouTube, right? You will get buffer. So if you do this ping, you can able to see how many packets sent, 4 packets sent, 4 packets received, zero data loss. So there is no loss. So whenever you are experiencing any troubles with any website, if you run this, if you see any loss here, is that there might be a network issue from your side.
And where do
Okay.
you go to find all this information? Which website?
It's any website. Any website you can find. You just name it, I'll do it here.
Oh, I see. So if I say
Mm.
Microsoft.com, so you will see it.
So not Microsoft.com. It's a famous things, right? Just tell me any website that you know and we don't know.
Oh, okay. Royal Bank.
No, that's a popular thing again. I'm telling you. Just tell
Uh,
me one website which you know only and we don't know.
that I know you don't know is what you say.
Yeah.
Okay, then put which one should I say? Canada Post.
So like any not the public popular public one, any medium low level websites. So tell me that nearby you might went to any shop, right? Or your car garage.
Oh,
They they
okay.
they
Put
they run
put
their
it's
website.
okay like a gym. Okay, put Movato
That's
Movato
MOVA.
TO.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm getting replies. Here you can see I'm able to reach. And what is the IP address? This is an IP address. IPv4 IP address. Okay. Why I have to learn this? Because you have to do some troubleshooting. I have to come here and just say IP uh, finder. So here you can see instance IP lookup. Come here and paste and just get details. You get the details where it is right now. It is right now in the San Francisco San Jose. Okay. It is using Cloudflare INS and it is using data center. Okay. In transit where the state is
Mm,
in California. Okay. City was San Francisco and this is a longitude and latitude locations. And here you can see it is using an ASN. What? Autonomous System Number. How can I get to know my request is entering into your country? And in your country, you have a different ISP, right? You are having your mobile ISP provider. Your
mhm,
provider and my provider are different. How these two
mhm.
providers are communicating? Because of this number.
That's the
Because of this
antenna
number.
you were showing us earlier.
Yeah. And now I
Mm,
can tell you that how, if I'm opening this website, if I open this website in my computer, if I copy this, if I paste here, I should able to open website. If I'm not able to open website, that means the Cloudflare, which is there, that is blocking me to open the website from IP address. We can open from DNS, we can open from IP address. We have both ways. But opening a website from IP address is a risk. Attackers can manipulate it. Attackers can send some payloads to it. Attackers can do DDoS attacks. So that's why every company will block this opening your website from an IP address. So ultimately, under your DNS, IP address will only work. Okay. Now, if I come here and open the website, this one. Okay. It's telling that not secure. This is also not secure. Oh no, one more W I forgot. It got opened right now. Okay. And I would like to know where it is. If I do trace RT and just copy this IP address and paste, it is going to tell me up to 30 hops. Hop means server. Right now, this is my LAN connectivity. And to which ISP I have connected? ABTS AP static 1 Airtel broadband. Okay. And then next it is having this IP address. And next it is having this IP address. If I search this one, okay, 1.16.230.223. So this is the interface IP address. And I have IP address you can see. If I search this one, where it is, okay, come here, search. Where it is right now in Vijayawada. Okay, at here. My request is going here right now. And then next, my request is hitting here, where this IP address is. Search and New Delhi. Okay, so which is coming from there. Okay, I'll tell you why it is moved over there. And then the next one, went to Mumbai. Okay, and this one, and then here itself only. Okay, in Mumbai only it was placed, and then this one here itself only, and the final one is this one. It's directly hit to your this one. Okay, if I do to the India map, so it was from here to here it is going, and in between these ISC providers are hidden the network. And why it is went to so right side and then it is left side, because this is the not right path for it. The path is not to exit from Chennai, it has to exit from Mumbai. So that is the thing. Why my mouse is not working? Wait. Yeah. So this is why we need to know how the network things will work. So this is just an information to give you an idea on it, how the cloud things will be and how this connectivities will be happen. So one more thing, if I go to this AWS cloud, if I go to this AWS cloud, let me log into the AWS cloud. Open. So you have I have enabled this MFA. Let me do this. Here you can see I have switched into the Mumbai region. You can, it's up to you, whichever the region that you would like to. First thing we need to learn is EC2. EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud. Okay. Elastic Compute Cloud 2C. So any server, your server will be having the compute part inside, right? The compute part inside. That's why we call it as Elastic Compute. This compute we can extend and we can decrease. We can extend like this, decrease like this. That's why it's an elastic E, elastic compute cloud. That is nothing but server instance. In AWS, we call instance EC2 instance, EC2 instance like this. Here you can see, or here you can search EC2 virtual servers in the cloud. Click here. So this is a server right now. Okay, this is a server. So here, if I click on this instances, I don't have any server right now. I would like to launch a server. Right side, you can see launch instance. Let me open my pen parallelly. Okay. Launch instance. The moment when I done launch instance, here you can enter your server name like website VM. And here you can see these are all the Amazon machine images. What are these images? These are all the images available for your operating system. For your operating system. In our laptop, we need operating system, right? So for server also we need operating system. So these are all the operating system given by the your AWS. If you click here, you have multiple operating systems. Linux, macOS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, Debian, like this. For our AIML, for your NLP, maybe you have to go with the deep learning AMIs. So these are all the AMIs that we need to create the servers. These are all the things that we need to create the server. So if I create from this AMI, from this image, I can able to deploy my LLM, large language model. Okay. So it is available for Ubuntu. We might be taking this one. If I go back and I have right now Amazon Linux 2023 kernel 6.1 AMI, I can select it. Right now, this is going to be create my server and I have instance types. What does mean by instance types? AWS or Azure or GCP is giving you server types. Server types are like T2 micro means it is having two vCPUs, two CPUs, one memory. So this will charge you per hour like this. Okay. And this is
Where did you
okay.
click to go there? Where did you click before that?
Where?
Where did you click to get to this instance type?
So this instance type, you just need to scroll down. That's it.
Oh, you need to scroll. Okay, I see.
If you click on this compare instance types, you'll get multiple here. It's up to you that we have a different types of Azure instances on CPU memory storage basis like general purpose storage purpose and accelerated purpose, memory optimized purpose like this. If I wanted to run my machine learning model, my machine learning model, I have to run these instances. How to run these instances you can see. So G6, P5, P5en like this, or otherwise we have to run ml.m5.log like this. I'll tell you while we're going with the SageMaker. But now if you see, I would like to take t3.micro, which is enough for my uh, small application deployment. So if I select instance type and that will be selected, and here it is a key pair. What does mean by this key pair? Key pair you will be using to access your server. You will be using to access your server. I have already created a server key pair here. If you click on new key pair and say that IOPS user RSA. So this is an encryption method. .pem. This is an extension. Create. The moment you done, automatically this PEM key will be downloaded and it will be look like this. It will be look like this. So this key is not going to be hacked. None of the hacker cannot beat this key. So this is a secured key. This is a secured key. And I have to select that key here so that I can have an access to my server from my laptop. This network things is under VPC, Virtual Private Cloud. Okay, VPC. I recommend you please have some knowledge on AWS or an Azure on a networking part. So VPC is we are creating our own virtual network over the AWS data centers. We're creating our own virtual network. So this is how your companies are creating the network. How their applications are secured on the AWS or an Azure. We create our own networks. Inside the network, we deploy our application. And these are all private networks. This is VPC ID and subnet ID. We'll come to this later. But now I would like to allow the traffic. I would like to allow the traffic from anywhere. Whenever you see 0.0.0/0, that means everywhere from the world. And the storage which I want is 8 GB and GB3 type. Just launch instance, the number of instances is 1. It will be going to create an instance for me. If you click on this, this is my server and this is the information. And I would like to connect to my server. I would like to connect to my server from my laptop. Okay. In order to connect, I should connect via and with key pair. The key pair which I have downloaded. From where? You have to do it from your command prompt. From where? You have to do it from command prompt or a git bash. Then I can able to log in inside this server. Okay. Just come here. Here you can see connect button. Or you might be having interface like this. So this is my instance. Here you can see connect button. Click on this connect button. Here it is giving you 4 options. Select this option SSH client and copy this command. Copy this command. This command is telling you that SSH with the key pair to this instance public IP address. Copy this. Open my terminal. I'm in downloads because my key is downloaded into downloads only. My key is downloaded into downloads only. Here you can see it was downloaded into downloads only. So then I have to paste here. Enter. It is asking me yes. Now I have into this Linux. I have into this Linux. Sudo su. When I say these commands, these are Linux commands. I have entered into the root user. Here I would like to do some kind of an operations here just to give you a good feeling. I'm going to run some Linux commands. Okay, you can practice. I'll give the Linux commands. You do everyday practice. So this is comes under your DevOps scope actually. It's a better to have this idea on the Linux. PWD, where am I? I'm the root. And I would like to install few things. So yum install httpd -y. The moment I do, so it is going to install one httpd package in my server. Yes, it got installed. Then I have to start systemctl start httpd. So this is started. Now let me go to cd/var/www/html. So here I should create one code. I should create one code. See, I'll tell you very simple. I'll tell you a very simple thing that you just go to your AI Studio Google. Click on this Google AI Studio. Okay. So this is your interface. And right side or in the left side here you can see here API keys. Okay. Take this API key. Go here. And you have a key here. For you, you can click on this create API key. Select this create key. You just say create key. Just say that demo purpose. Okay. Create. Choose imported from AOps. When you create, your key will be created here. Okay. The key is created right now here. So this is my key. This is my key. So copy this URL quick start. URL quick start and open your new prompt and paste here. So this is generative AI language APIs where your Gemini plus latest will work. So this is the key. And you are asking here, explain how AI works in the few words. The moment when you enter, it will give you the answer. So it is telling that the initialized security was crypto innovation was okay. It's because of SSL, I guess. But this key will be worked. Now what I will be doing, I'll go to the ChatGPT. I'll go to ChatGPT. I'll ask, give me an HTML code for my chatbot application to answer my students' questions. Students' questions on MLOps, AOps, agents, Gen AI, and DevOps and cloud. I said like this. Okay. I have Gemini key. Use it and build application. Okay. Not no more errors. Okay. You just come here, copy this error as well and just paste it here. So it will give you a code. So right now it is writing the code for me. So by that time I'll create a file in this path. Okay. Here in this path, vi index.html. Here I have to press I and then once it is completed, it will hard code my key. API key. See, here I have to paste. Let me open Notepad++. Still it is writing. Yeah, done. Copy this, go to my Notepad++ and paste. Here I have to paste this key here. My application key. Please go on mute. Okay.
Rajni, your API key is wrong, it seems.
Wrong. Zero is missing from your copy.
Uh, Sorry. Yeah. Control A, copy, and you just come here, go here, paste. Escape, shift colon, WQ, exclamation mark. Done. Now I'll go here to my instance. My instance will be having one private IP and one public IP. If I copy this and come here and search, let me check the security group. 8443 is enabled. Opened. Okay. Here you can see now you all can search this one and ask questions. I can't send this message. So search this IP address. We all will be able to see this. Okay. Right now this is the key and this is the model. This is the temperature. Temperature I can increase. Okay. Maybe here you can see. Or temperature maybe 3 like this. If you ask MLOps versus AOps and send, you're getting an API key error actually. Oh, it's not rendered properly.
It is asking for API key in some other places as well, Rajni.
Right. Maybe I should see. Let me run this first. Mhm. It's just a error only. Don't need the. So this Gemini Placeholder. Same. So if I fix this, maybe I can give to GPT only, whatever the error came. Only one area. The field. And only. Anything, any space, things. But I don't have any password, right? Hmm. Then why to be? Okay, it's two was empty, an error, got it. If that is the case, then why this one is not working? This one. Curl SSL problem. Let me ask to refactor this command. And meanwhile, I'll just go and I'll refresh. Placeholder was wrong here. Placeholder. Let me put my key. It is thinking. Now you got your answer. It's a big lengthy answer because it's okay 04, and that's a great question. Highlight two critical distance areas, operational AI, machine learning, something. And if you come ask what is AI agent, it will answer you. Or you can also ask anything. I think it's not giving typing right now while it is going on. It's given. What is DevOps agent in AWS? It answered. You see here, So great question and practices and all. AWS DevOps agent is typically a lightweight software that compute on EC2 instances, on-prem servers, and even containers. So enable automation facility without SSH or something. It is giving all this answer whatever it is having. Now, if you see your server is created like this and we deployed an application like this. Okay. Similar way, we deploy NLP, our own domain specific LLM in a server. Okay. That where we create a wrapper within a Flask or Fast API. With that endpoint, we will give it to the developers, and these developers will integrate with their backend service or a front end service. And whenever you go to any website like this ChatGPT, this is how this ChatGPT also working. Here it will fast API only, and backend it will take the service, then it will do some sort of prompt dynamic things, then it will send to your LLM, and LLM will think about it, reason about it, and then give you the response back to you. Where that GPT model LLM is running in a server. Okay. If you are a machine learning model, same only. So this is for today. Any questions? Any doubts?
I have a question.
Yeah.
That was fast. What you did with the copy the key and paste it and all that stuff. You were just showing us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you are we gonna learn that one in this course too
Yeah.
slowly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Creating this key. What we have done is we went and we copied this key, right? But to bring this key, what we have to do in the backend, that we are going to learn.
Okay, got it.
So deletion process. The moment you have done your things, just please select and go to the uh, instance state and terminate or delete instance. Terminate it. Don't keep it. Okay. Your credits will charge. So if you pay as you go, then you have to pay amount. Don't keep it after your practice. Please delete without, don't forget, okay?
Rajni, I have a doubt.
Yeah,
So like you told like you have shown like LLM ops, right? So you have used LLM and you have deployed it. So it is a bit different with the ML, right? So are we going to cover both?
both.
Because yeah, uh, training phase won't happen for LLMs again and again with the base model. But for normal classical traditional ML, we train the model, right? So we are going to cover both in this
Yes,
course.
yes. We are going to cover both. How to do a training to an ML and ML model and building that and deploying it. So that's called an experiment while you are doing a training. After your training, you have to do some sort of experiment on your ML model. Okay. You need to find the metrics for your model, whether it is behaving good or bad, and what like the outputs, like the distributions, how it is there. So we have to see it and we have to decide and go for the deployment. So that
Understood.
is ML thing is separate and
Yeah,
LLM thing is separate.
understood. Yeah, so we are going to cover LLM ops as well, right?
Right.
For the Gen AI part. Uh,
Yeah, right.
okay.
Could you please show the notepad which tools and technology we are going to learn from basic to advanced?
See,
Starting basic
okay.
to advanced as a DevOps.
as a DevOps
Mm,
on ML. See, DevOps
mm,
part right now,
Yes,
Docker.
not AI/ML.
Okay, okay. Docker, CI/CD, GitHub Actions, GitHub also. Okay, and Docker and Kubernetes and Prometheus and Grafana. So these are all the DevOps side. Okay,
Core DevOps tool, right?
yes, core DevOps tools. I would also add Trivi in some time because we have to do some scanning. Okay,
Terraform.
this, uh, Terraform in the last I will add because if I teach Terraform right now, people will fear get into uh, what we call they'll tense. Terraform will be in the last. Terraform is just to create an infrastructure, and this is not your headache. Okay, so if you are okay LLM and you need to also be on the infra, yes, Terraform will be. I will not too much deep dive into Terraform. If I too much deep dive like the original Terraform course, I'll just show you the modules. I'll show you how to create a resource block, how plan and life cycle will work, apply things, destroy things will work, and what is VAS and TFS, and how do you use your dynamic things and your outputs and inside your data blocks you will be using. So that knowledge is enough. Okay, so not like that you are building a very complex high level cloud infrastructure with the Terraform. So that level I'm not covering here because it will eat the time here itself only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Linux, Git, MSD.
Linux, Git will be there. So Linux, I will give the notes. So Linux is very easy. You just learn from the notes. Okay. So because every day we are not going to type Linux commands. Okay. But
Okay,
we will be going to do Python. Python fundamentals.
not basic. Yeah, oops concept.
Fundamental. Fundamentals like strings, oops, okay, what are dicts, tuples, like this, how to write a functions, your phone functions, and having pre-built functions, how to use them. That knowledge is enough. Don't be scared about like don't be fear about the Python, and don't scare the people also with the Python. Python is just an easy language. If you don't know also it is fine. If you know, it is more good advantage to you. It is just those blocks. If you know those blocks by looking at that code, if you understand what it will do, that is enough. You need to have a knowledge of understanding the code, what it will be do. At least some placeholder replacement knowledge. That's enough. Not like you wanted to build your complete Python code without even a library. No, no, that level of too deep knowledge don't need. Just understanding fundamental level knowledge is enough on Python. Nowadays, if you are an AI ML engineer, in the sense you have to write code with AI only. AI, and there are separate jobs to build the code with a codex, Lovable, and Anthropic IDE, okay, which is Cloud and Cursor. So we have all these tools as a AI platform coding agent developer. You know, the person should not be read any code manually, or he should only manage this code. And this is not come under kind of vibe coding. They are moving this word into something coding agents ac- at enterprise level policies. So previously it is called as a vibe coding. Vibe coding is something what where you just install some IDE and you're done and it is writing blah blah things too much. But now with the policies, with the governance, we are writing the code. You have to have a knowledge on the code level. Just Python, HTML, JavaScript, Go, whatever. A basic knowledge of understanding code is enough. But you should know that how to play with these tools to write the code, debug the code, build the application, deploy the application. If you are not doing this, I'm not telling this will going to do a correct thing. This will actually create a problem. But that point you are there to not to do that kind of work. So you are instructing the codex or instructing this your Anthropic or a Opus, a cloud code to not to do this and do this best practice. Okay, that is at the lower environment development phase code level. Coming to the operations side, you will be then developing LLMs and agents. So these agents are actually working in your operational infrastructure. So these are all at the local code development areas only. But when you come to the operational infra side, agents will be there. Agents are acting on it. So you are looking towards to develop this kind of solutions. Like with your service now, with your Jira, you connected with any orchestrator, agent orchestrators, create your agent, connect your tools, build your development knowledge base or your operational knowledge base, connect to your agent and make it work.
SecOps.
SecOps is again security things. AI SecOps means it comes under again a different thing. We have a different tools again uh, for
Which tool?
monitoring. So maybe you have Garak, maybe you have Knox, okay? Maybe you also have a monitoring security from your Datadog as well. You can use them to monitor your guardrails. So guardrail means the toxicity, the prompts, any sensitive information they have passed in it, policy as a governance over there. So these tools you can enforce on this AI LLMs. It's according to your LLM what you want to be. Use Langsmith for the monitoring. Maybe you use prompt things for prompt flow or Azure prompt flow. So many tools are available. I'll be telling you that if I'm going with the open source LLM or if I'm going with uh, enterprise LLMs, what sort of security tools I have to follow?
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, Sonar
So maybe
Cloud or Sonar Cube?
no, that is not needed. That is DevOps thing actually. Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
microservices, like will you be teaching how microservices are related and
So here only microservice in our course is nothing but fast API or web front end and backends. So these are all the microservices that we are going to see in our course. Not like I'll be developing one search microservice separately, authentication microservice separately, payment microservice separately, or add to cart service separately. No, so that is comes into a different full stack development come DevOps. You are already having good knowledge on DevOps, then that is enough.
So I have a question. Like this course is ideal for which candidate? Like if I'm working as a data engineer,
Mhm.
already enrolled in data engineering course. So is it good for me? Like who would be the ideal candidate for this one?
Yeah. So you might be a developer, data engineer, data science engineer, or your QA test engineer, or infra engineer, DevOps engineer, and what else? SAP and Salesforce. So you are okay. And even you are okay, fresher right now, and you wanted to understand. If you keep some more time to understanding this, it's okay. If I'm missing any domain here, no. So all these people can easily understand. But this course is for the people at least who have 2 years of experience in IT. They can able to catch me. At least you will able to catch me actually. If you are fresher, just please let me know anywhere you're not able to catch me. Then I can refine my uh, teaching style, or with your feedbacks I can mold myself.
The thing is, it's gonna be more on AWS for me because it's my first time learning the AWS.
Okay, just tell me like that so that I'll I told you right about the regions. So I'll cover the basics and fundamentals if you're anything new to you. However, I know that AML is new, I'll be teaching that, but other than that, anything is very new, just let me know this is new. Or while I'm going through the any one module, if you're feeling like it's not getting into your mind or you're not able to extract that information, just stop me over there. Stop me over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
We and
that's what I
yeah,
was doing. Every time you say something, I would take what you say, what you wrote, and then I would take it to ChatGPT, and then it would tell me more
yeah,
explanation. That's what I do it.
yeah. Stop me over
And
there.
then,
Then what
uh-huh.
I'll do, you and me will take 2 minutes of breath, okay? So if I, the moment you asked and you stopped it, again started with refined words, your brain will be not accepting. Again, you'll be in the same mood. You have to give a pause to the brain.
Yeah, that's why when you're doing the paste the key and then you go to command and then you paste it and then you go to ChatGPT and the ChatGPT gives you the code and then you take the code. That's when I was a little bit. I think you're doing fast. That's why I couldn't understand it.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry for that, but it's just for demo. That's why I went quickly.
Oh,
Not
okay.
our, yeah,
That's why I was like, if you're gonna do step by step and then it's easy. So,
yeah, right.
and you say if this course you can be also become a QA tester, testing website,
Yeah,
debugging and all that stuff.
yeah, the persons, they might be AI test engineers. Right now, there's a
So
demand for this AI test engineers to write their framework, Selenium things from IDE itself. They're integrating
yeah,
testing
there's
things.
a lot of demand here in Canada for QA tester. A lot. I saw more than
Hmm.
almost 2,000 jobs for QA tester, and they pay good. They start you at 90,000 a year
Uh,
as a
right.
QA.
But
Actually, I was gonna take it. I was gonna take a course for QA. Now that you mention, I don't have to take the course.
no, no, why to go for QA? You already see. I'll tell you. On top of all this, this is this is top king job in market in the world. It's a king
Oh
job.
yes, yes, yes. That I know. That one is the best of the best. And there is a big demand here in the US and Canada.
So too
So
much
if I
demand.
come,
I
yeah,
every day
if I
receive
combine,
more lot of requests. Yeah.
yes, I'm looking at it even right now. If I go to Glassdoor, Glassdoor, it's like a job market. If I put just where am I, only where I'm sitting right now, I put AI ML right away. It finds me almost. There's at least 50 jobs, and I can see they're looking for. Yeah, there's so many.
So there is a one more magic actually. There's an advantage, I would say. Data, the people who are having good data experience, data engineering, I would say especially. you are learning on Azure or a Databricks, I don't know, or
I'm
AWS.
learning. No, I'm learning with Santosh, data
Okay,
engineering.
yeah. So whoever learning data engineering, to add your AML stuff, this is a plus advantage to you. You know,
Yeah, that's what I noticed here in Canada. If you have these two here, everybody's gonna call you right away.
right? Because this is a source and this is a platform. So to build this platform, we need this. You know, so if you know this both of this and you are gem, if you're playing with left and right with these two modules, you are a champion actually. So because at companies, the data collection part they keep it in a two, three different modes, bronze, silver, gold, and they do some sort of data pattern finding, which is data science engineer will be there. His job is crazy on these things. He'll go very crazy about this, identifying this pattern with his analysis, exploratory data analysis, and then he'll come up with a decision by analyzing historical data or a domain historical data. Then he or she would be saying that with this data, we can solve some sort of problem what we are experiencing in the company. So the moment that data engineer is taking that decision, okay, after finding this all, so they can get into the research mode, get into the research mode of which ML or which LLM we should use. If that is the point, then they'll get into the building of these models. Should build LLM or should ML? For that, they'll go import the libraries and they'll start doing on a notebook. Okay. Once they're done in the notebook, they got, because they're not directly use entire data whatever available. They'll use some part of data like 1 month data, 2 months data, hardly 3 months data. So with the 3 months data, they will perform some sort of R&D. Okay. After that, it looks good. It looks good. When it is looks good, what happens? This model will this. Who will do this? Up to now, I have a clarity. Up to now, I have a clarity. But after this, who will do this?
So
Anyone?
DevOps team.
No, no, no DevOps team. ML and AI. ML, AI, solution engineers or ops engineers or platform engineers or your staff engineers. Okay. These positions are eventually grabbed by the DevOps engineers because you get it the way more faster than other engineers. The only thing, different tools, different the little difference between the integrations and the terminologies and the doing work. You need to understand how this stacks will work. So, but these things are developed based on the DevOps principles only, based on the DevOps principles only. So that's why this is in high demand from this. Data science, data engineering, we know that. We know the domains. They're doing their job. But additionally for data science engineer, AI was added because he has to do this R&D. And this in some companies, not even his job, it is your job as an AI engineer, AI developer, Gen AI developer. It's your job. And in US, UK, other countries like Amsterdam and all, where the people are going very crazy about these jobs. The person who is in US right now, they keep the profile, you get number of calls, I could say that Indian market is very less than the US on AI.
Yeah, can I show you something? Can I share this screen for you? No,
Sure,
talking
sure,
about this
sure,
job.
sure.
I want to show you this position, and then you tell me. Do you see it?
Yeah, I can see.
You see this position here?
Yeah. AML
So
engineer, data scientist, you can see.
see this scalable, this one here,
Mm,
and then they see the tools.
right. Say
They
problem
said 3 to 5
solving.
years, but
Mm.
you told me it's been only 3 years. But here they said, you see here, in designing API and then
No,
all
no,
that
no.
stuff.
2 years means I was said that to catch my course or the level of teaching I'm doing, to catch in a speed mode, at least you should have 2 years of experience in IT or at least 1 year of working experience in IT, so that you will know, right, how to handle the computer and how the things will go on in it. So that's what I said. I was
So,
not saying that for the job
oh,
2 years
okay.
is enough.
Can you
No, like
open AI and data engineer or AI data engineer role? This one, yeah,
this one,
yeah.
but this one there has to be a software engineer, which
Software
tools?
engineer means you could be anyone. You're a QA, you're a software engineer. You're a software engineer, maybe developer. You're a software engineer also. So software engineer means it's decide on your experience level, and that's kind of a badge or to your according to your. So we have associate engineer, software engineer, senior software engineer. So these levels will different the years of experience that you have.
And I see all these jobs, they're like pretty much next to me. Like every day I see them every day, these jobs.
At the
Like this
top, there was a
one,
one role AI data engineer at the top.
this one,
At the
First,
top,
first top.
first one.
this one,
No,
No, at the
first
top.
top.
this
Yeah,
one.
AI data. Yeah, open this one. Yeah. Sorry, data engineering, machine learning, and AI application, design and implement robust data pipeline for large and medium data, available data scientists,
Yeah,
and
if you
data
if you,
scientists.
if you go to this website, job leads, that's what I used for these kind of jobs. They post it every day, 30 days, 30 days, 19 days, 2 days. Like they pop up every day. That's why I was interested about the
Okay.
ML because I keep
So,
seeing ML,
so if
ML,
if
ML.
we check the exact AI data engineer role, in this one they've clearly mentioned the skills Python, Java, Scala, BigQuery, Hive, Apache, PyTorch. These skills are the data engineering skills, and in the tools they have mentioned Docker, Kubernetes, and data visualization tools as well. This would be, I think, the
Yeah.
ideal amalgamation of data engineering plus DevOps side as well.
Uh, we lost your voice in between.
I think
No, he was
it's a perfect blend for data engineering plus
Right.
DevOps. They need
right.
someone having the good data engineering skills plus some knowledge or some understanding on DevOps side as well. How to deploy those models. Whatever, how to deploy these solution that you're design and implement robust data pipeline for large volume of data. I mean, both the skills I've mentioned, majorly like 80% on the data engineering skills with understanding of Docker and Kubernetes.
See, the problem, I'll tell you. Here, what happens? They're looking if this kind of JD was there. So there are two situations. They have a good, a mature team already. Maybe they're looking for one single position who can only focus on the whatever the data have. They have to do some research and they have to take ownership over there. Otherwise, they don't have any a good team or a mature team over there, and they wanted to start leveraging an AI over there with whatever the data they have. So in that
Mhm.
case, they'll create this kind of jobs. So they don't want to hand over those responsibilities to a separate team again, to a DevOps team or an infra team like that. So the person
Oh
who is be
yes.
get hired here, he should be able to take care of this because he is having a good idea on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, they even say it here. The position offered the opportunity to work with advanced tool.
I have one
Okay.
more question, in the same context. Like, if I'm in India right now, working professional, having this skill set, I want to apply maybe remote job or something. How can I get a job in US or UK sitting in India? Is it possible?
But the problem is if you're getting a job in US and other country and other countries has to pay you through one some payment mode, okay? There are many
Hmm.
other websites that they can pay you. So it's up
Hmm.
to you that your company who the company who is actually paying you, they have to decide that from which. So you're the first person that company wants to hire you. So they will find some the payment method. Maybe from a uh, like we have this remote job website or a Upwork. So this kind of website they might be using. We have other website also and TopTal like that. If that is not the case, that is completely a freelancer. If you are applied and your vendor was interested to pay you, that vendor is already running any payroll in India. So if they are hiring means,
No.
at,
Mhm.
I'll tell you, if they are hiring means, so they will be already running any payroll in India. So they will go through the third party payroll. They have already decided. That means they have some third party payroll where the payroll was already registered in our Indian government and tax things.
Mhm.
So from there they will pay you. Now what happened? You are directly working with the client, but your payroll will be from XYZ company. Like this.
Yeah,
Third
but the
thing,
same thing happened in, like, all the service-based company. Let's say TCS, Wipro, Infosys. All these
mm,
company have the payroll
that
in
is
India.
different. That is
Mm.
different. Again, that is different. I'll tell you.
Okay.
So if you're going to TCS, TCS is a well-established company on a country based, not on a client based. Okay. What happened? TCS, you are the employee of TCS.
Correct,
TCS,
correct.
you're there is no relation between client to you. Nothing. No relation to you directly. TCS is
Mm.
responsible for you, for your job, your pay, anything. Client be there
Mm.
or not there, TCS will pay you. But
Mhm.
the previous case which we are discussing, if a client was not ready, you not get salary. Nothing. They're just utilizing the payment method in between you. So, so that is one thing. There are many websites
Mm.
to pay you, but there
Mhm.
nobody is not ready for it because there is no trust. First of all, directly
Correct,
hiring
correct.
you, paying you from one country to different country, and the amount of transactions happening in your account from other country in a month,
Mm.
at least 1.5 or 2 lakhs, then simply there might be some sort of investigation happens on your account. Okay.
Mhm.
One more thing. If you do the same thing with Dubai, UAE,
Mm.
and they are doing the same, so they will tell you the way how to do this. And yeah, you have to again, you need to look for your CA in that case,
Mhm.
or you need to open
Because
your
I
offshore
have
account.
seen people these days, like those who are doing like remote jobs, and they're in India, and they got a project or they got job outside, maybe from Canada or US or Australia, and they're working for those companies and getting paid in dollars or in their currency. I don't know how it is possible, how they're doing, but I have no idea about it, and how to get those kind of jobs. That is also, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to go through LinkedIn. other website like Indeed, Monster,
Hmm.
and we have Cohort, something like that. So and this Top all other websites, many websites are there, remote jobs. Okay, this and
Okay.
Workfella, I guess. Those websites are providing those kind of jobs, but uh, you have to try it for hard for remote, and that is we don't know so that's so secured or not. If you're looking for a good permanent job, those are just a freelancing jobs. They
Mm-hmm.
hire you and they fire you.
I mean, it's just for the work basis, like 3 months task or
Right,
like understood.
right.
Job security is not there.
Yeah.
So can we do like two at the same time? Like if you're working already in a company and then you can do those 2 months task or something side by side.
No, I won't recommend like so don't do those things. It will impact your career.
Okay.
Cool. We are already running time and I have to join other
Okay.
calls. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time.
Yes, Rajnikant.
Yeah.
How much time it will take for second line? Go to scroll up
Really?
the tools here. Yeah, for second line. Yes. How much time it will take? Yeah, this.
So this eventually we are going to start from next week. Like Git and GitHub Actions, CI/CD things, basics, and then Docker, Kubernetes. So
Mhm.
in 10 days, something around, we will finish these tools and we'll start with ML.
Okay.
So what is the duration of this whole course and how much? What will be the fee?
So you can just ask admin about this course things and all, but it will go 3 to 4 months. So in between,
Okay.
it will be finished.
Rajni, do you, can do you recommend to take the data engineering course as well for better opportunity? Because I don't have job now, so I can full time learn on data engineering course as well.
No
That's
need, no
my
need, no need, no need, no need. It's enough. This one is enough. No need of this data engineering for you. So if you again shifting gears here to here to here, here to here, the persons who are already having good idea here, they can shift gears very easily. But you're learning this one and this one parallelly will create a lot of headache to you. You will simply drop from the any one of the course automatically.
Because
understood.
I'm already in data engineering since February. So what should
For
I
y-
do?
it's for you it is easy because you're already learning, right? You started, you have a good commanding over the data engineering, right? And
Mhm.
you are excelling to leverage this AIML. For you it is easy understanding, but like Teja persons who is right now insisting to learn this AIML as part of this learning, since I told like data engineering would be a good strong point, and he's shifting gears to data engineering and AIML parallelly. So either he will not going to complete this one or this one. Always he'll get stuck into the confusion mode only, because here you have to go with a lot of again Python, SQL,
Yes,
PySpark.
SQL. Yeah, I
Uh,
think
I mean, we can say
we
data
already
engineering is more like a hectic one. We need a lot of
mm,
effort over there. So
right.
instead of going two side, just focus on one thing.
What?
If your goal is to get a job as early as possible, focus on your one. This is what Rajni, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes, that's right. AML side is nice because, however, I'm going to cover the fundamentals of data engineering. Okay, how the data will come, but I'm not teaching like what is SQL, how the queries we need to run, joins, these things I'm not going to. But this ETL process with Airflow, what we do, how this things will happen, loading, running DAGs, and the DAG how it will perform. Those things I'll going to tell you because that is the process in every company.
Yeah, I think I
Cool.
think I'm more.
So
I like this one.
We'll talk tomorrow at the same time if anything I'm not answered. So I have to run to a call.